Today we have a gathering of stakeholders from the private sector, from government, from development partners, innovators, who are co-creating solutions that help to enhance data integration, data surveillance, issues around scale, so that we strengthen our ability to use data as an important enabler to help achieve the country's priorities.
Put your hands together as we make welcome the Director, Partnerships and Programs, eHealth Africa, Miss Ota Akibe.
This year's theme, like TJ Sue and Daniela have said, is local investments for connected communities. And we do appreciate the external funding. It has done so much. It has moved the needle significantly. But we need to come to the point of advancing the ownership that we're already seeing, because we need to make sure that these interventions, these initiatives, these innovations, they last. So what we mean by local investments is that sense of ownership. Investment there goes beyond funding. We talk about leadership, being accountable, investing in the leadership of the innovations that we have. We talk about using what we have here, creating ideas locally that we can eventually even export more efficiently.
I think it's a very timely theme because health equity will first be won at the community level. I like to say that we are not well until all of us are well. And thinking about how we invest in local communities to drive that is paramount at this point.
It's not just about building tools, not just having users input anything into the system, but having some check and balances. So putting validations in place in your system and also ensuring that you would have a robust human capacity building would help us solve that issue.
The solution is just as useful as the end user, who are the one that we should prioritize as we conceptualize all our ideas.
There's a lot to be done. Everything starts with innovation and entrepreneurs. So bring out your ideas. I would encourage everyone to bring out their problem-solving skills, especially the young generation that's coming up, the young innovators. They are the future, and we would love to see how they can use the innovation not only in I would say in the e-commerce sector or in the private sector, but also in the health sector. There's a lot of problems to solve, and ideas are welcomed. And as EHA, we spearhead with innovation, and we always listen to new innovators. So we just encourage people to keep innovating in the health sector specifically.
There needs to be a plan to continually build the capacity of the health workers.
We can keep talking out here, but the people that are being affected, they're out there.
What is important is the leadership and the willingness to move ahead on this.
And we must do these co-creations.
Quite refreshing, quite insightful, quite packed with a lot of resource material and resource persons. They've just buttressed the point of being in a connected society. And it's also enlivening to know that you can actually partner to get all you want, funding, technical know-how, and a lot.
Collaboration is the new innovation, and for that's where we should start. As both stakeholders, whether you're a developer, whether you're a funder, whether you are an implementer, that is very critical. And government needs to further work with all the sectors, especially private sector, to create the level of enabling environment to be able to drive and unlock potential funding for young people out there to be able to make that change.
My takeaway really for this year's ILF is stepping away from asking if digital health matters. We know it matters. We know it can scale access. We know it can expand access to the most difficult places. But how do we ensure that we are moving forward intentionally to design, finance, and deploy those systems to scale?
We have the vision of seeing this become more of an international forum that has started from Abuja and to grow within Abuja, and for us to eventually see more international, hopefully partners and governments attending the ILF. So we plan to have this every year, and we just look forward on how we can have more collaboration and have more insights from everyone.